I am dreading today. I've probably not been looking forward to today and tomorrow actually for maybe 5 months now. It's the morning. It might be longer that I haven't been looking forward to it. I don't know. I can't think very well in the morning. But we've got a long drive today and a lot to do. We'll probably be up very late and a whole lot to do tomorrow too. So keep watching, stick around, and stay with us as we are on this long part of our journey. All right, so Matt is outside getting ready to do something that we hoped that we would never have to do while we're living full-time in our RV, which is hopefully many, many years, and that is to winterize the RV. We were pros at it in our last one because we did it quite often, being weekenders and leaf peepers. But now we're full-time, and so you generally don't have to do that. So we hope we'll get it right. There's some extra stuff that we're going to have to do that we hadn't had to do before, like the washer dryer and the refrigerator, because I hit a button and some water came out at some point. So we've got to figure out how to do that. We have an hour to get this done, and then we have to be out of here. So hopefully it'll work. Stay tuned. We had no idea that we had to do this in our first RV that we had. It would not suck in the antifreeze. And we were probably there for maybe 20, 30 minutes trying to figure out what was going on. And we discovered that you actually have to flip the thing around.
This valve is normally outside, on the outside like this, but it has this check valve that has to be depressed in order for the pump to pump water in. When you put this little valve back in the opposite way, it depresses that check valve, which allows the water from the antifreeze to flow in. So, yeah. That's if you're new to camping, or maybe you've never winterized before, that's how you do it.
Hot tip.
Yep.
Tip number 2, have a short hose.
Yeah, this came with the motorhome that we bought, and we just kept it. But I think you could take any like garden hose and just cut the end of it off. And then you just kind of, that way you're able to kind of stick it down into the antifreeze jug and hold it. Like, the pump is good, but like you probably want to hold it about chest high when you're doing it. So it really is best if you got 2 people. So like Stacy's going to go in and turn the water faucets on and run it through the system while I kind of manage the jugs and make sure we have enough.
So we do that on the hot and cold on everything, and the toilets. And then we'll have to figure out how to do the refrigerator and the washer dryer. Not looking forward to that one.
No, me either.
All right, so we just finished winterizing the RV for the first time. Not super excited about that, but it's all ready to go, and we are headed up to Indiana to the Brinkley plant.
Yeah, we, as you guys know, we had one of those little wall cracks. Well, actually 2 of them on the driver's side.
Little, it's like this big.
Then a lot of, started little. You really have to take it back up to the plant, because I think my understanding is they have to take basically the whole wall off and replace it on the side of the camper. So it's a big project.
Yep, and then we've got the one control unit that likes to change temperatures on its own. And then whatever in the world just happened recently with the converter and the batteries.
DC charger.
Yeah, the charger and the batteries and the fuse blowing and all kinds of stuff. So they're actually going to have our unit for 5 weeks. So we've had to figure out what that looks like for us being full-time. So we got a different RV that we're going to be staying in. I think it's a Brinkley G
3500.
3500.
Yeah, it's a little bit smaller than what we're used to, but still not small by RV comparisons for sure.
No, but we did have to have a toy hauler for work purposes.
Right, right.
So we're going to be in that for 5 weeks. It's going to be very different. To be honest, I wish I could fast forward through the next 5 weeks and just get to our rally and have our RV back. But we've got a lot. It's actually a huge list that they have to work on stuff for us. So. It is full. I think it's related to the fuse and stuff that happened there. But that's another thing they're fixing.
But I will say, I'm really happy, though, that Brinkley was willing to take care of, all of the other... Because it's kind of like your punch list when you buy a house.
Yeah.
You're going to have stuff that kind of accumulates over time that needs to be fixed.
There's probably a good 20-something things on there, so that's why they have it for so long. Plus the systems that we all have struggled figuring out, and then the wall crack, which usually takes about 3 weeks.
Right.
So they added that extra time in. So we'll just, I guess, journey on with you guys and
keep you posted on the experience.
Keep you posted. Driving down the road on the way to Indiana to get stuff worked on, and Matt looked over and discovered that our main door was open.
Yeah, both of the locks were locked, like the top lock and the bottom lock, and we've never had it fly open like that before coming down the road, so thankfully the stairs held in place and didn't fall down while the door was open.
That's a hazard.
It's a major hazard.
Yeah. I feel like I've read about other people experiencing that, and I was like, oh, they must have just done something. No, it's locked.
If you look at the latches on those RV doors, like they're very, the well that the deadbolt and the latch itself goes into is very, very shallow, so you could almost see how it would vibrate loose.
Yeah. So here's another opportunity for some help. If you guys have experienced that or do anything in particular other than lock both the top and the bottom locks to prevent that, let us know, because I don't want that to be happening again. That's a little unnerving there.
I did like on our Grand Designs, they had a little handle that would fold over the doors, and that was like another latching mechanism.
Yeah.
But we don't have that on this one, so.
Bella, what do you think?
Bella doesn't care. She's bored.
You bored? I'm sorry. If only you played with toys.
Just baskets of toys she doesn't play with.
Baskets.
Ever since she was a puppy, people have been buying her toys, and she doesn't play with any.
She don't care. She only wants food.
Yep. She picks it up, flings it around 2 times, and she's done with it.
Princess deserves better.
Right.
All the food, don't you?
Wow. It's been a long day.
We just got to the hotel. It is like 11:15 at night.
Yeah.
Spent, I don't know, what time did we get here? Like
about 5.
5.
So,
About
5 hours, 5.5 hours.
Give or take some food. Transferred most of the stuff over to the other RV. We've still got the garage and a few other little things to do tomorrow. They're going to get there at like 5 a.m. I'm not getting there at 5 a.m.
No.
We'll be getting there around 8, which is still way too early for me. But we'll see how we sleep tonight in a hotel. It's been forever since we've stayed in a hotel.
This is Bella's first day in a hotel.
And an elevator. It was very scary.
Ride. Yeah.
She didn't like that at all. But she's quite exhausted, and I'm tired too.
Yeah.
So we're going to get ready and head to bed and finish up tomorrow.
Yep.
So let's see y'all on the other side.
In Ohio. Yeah, it's camping in the north in February is not ideal.
No, we wouldn't be here if we didn't have power in Indiana.
It's like not that cold. It's like 24 degrees, but
not 24 is not that cold.
But the wind is blowing going at 20 miles an hour.
24 is cold. Don't listen to him. But the humidity or the wind or something makes it feel like it's like 9 degrees.
Yeah.
And there's snow on the ground.
Yeah, it snowed again last night for some reason. We thought all the snow was melted. It was almost melted as of yesterday, and then it snowed again.
So cold.
Yeah. Well, we are in Sandusky, Ohio, camping for, I don't know, about a week and a half or so.
2 weeks.
And we've been here about 4 or 5 days so far. It is so cold and so windy here.
It's either snowing or it's raining every day that
Yeah.
we're here. It's kind of miserable. So we've got our RV over in Indiana. They're working on it at the Brinkley plant, getting everything fixed up.
Like, they found stuff we didn't even know was going on, and they're like, we'll take care of it for you, it'll be fixed. But when you pick it up, like, just amazing.
Love it.
Never seen anything like that before.
Yeah. So we are in Ohio and then working our way over to Pennsylvania, and then back to pick up our RV, and then heading back down south, finally, to hopefully get away from the cold and the snow.
And the mud.
And the mud.
It turns out.
So much mud. I cannot wait to be in warmer weather and go south. I'll be a snowbird. That's what we're gonna be. We're gonna be snowbirds. I don't like this. This is very cold. Currently 27 degrees, a little bit snowy, and so we are heading over to Dearborn, Michigan. It's about a 2-hour drive to go to the Henry Ford Museum of American Innovation. RV, 1935. Okay, guess how much this is?
Well, the truck was $1,500, so I'm gonna say like $1,200.
It was $795.
Wow. That's not bad.
Let's play that one.
Yep.
You're a trainer.
I'm a teacher, so.
You are a teacher. That fits. That fits.
Well, we just finished a really awesome day. The museum was just a lot of fun, and there's so much nostalgia, like things that maybe even were like old cars and stuff that were even before our time, but like you still saw them fairly frequently and things. You know, being able to see those were just like it was really cool.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either. Let's stop.
So we just finished a really fun day over at the Ford Museum of American Innovation, and then we went to dinner at Ford's Garage, which was like 6 minutes away. Had
It was
a
like
burger.
the perfect way to end that day.
It was. They had these A models, T models, depending on which bar you were at, I think, that were up high, and the wheels just kind of kept turning. It was just very well decorated, and the food was great, and they branded the burger buns. And
Yeah, like the sinks in the bathroom were like fuel pumps,
Uh-huh.
and the
All
water
the
came
door
out of the
handles
fuel
were
pump.
fuel pumps, and so that was a good place. So if you come up here, check out Ford's Garage. All right, it is absolutely frigid outside. It kind of feels like an ice cube when we go outside, but it is 28 degrees, so feeling like an ice cube would make sense.
Yeah, and
So-
the wind chill's been like 10 to 15 all day today.
Yeah, it's so cold.
Yeah.
So what better to do on a cold day in Ohio than go find a frozen lake? So we are on our way up to a little town called Huron, where there's a lighthouse and little stuff, but we're gonna go see if we can hunt down a frozen lake to complement the frozen weather and temperature that we're feeling this time. Kind of like beachy frozen.
Uh-huh. Oh, but eat out of that dead fish.
No dead fish for you.
Jeez.
It's disgusting.
Right?
She rolled in some dead fish one time at a lake.
It was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
So nasty.
Uh-huh.
If anyone knows why dogs do that, please let me know.
Yeah, you can park down by the pier and then walk into town. Like there's a couple little sports bars and a bowling alley and stuff like that. So
fun.
Looks like there's some fun stuff to do over there.
Yeah.
Especially in the summer. There's a couple of harbors where people have boats, so I'm sure you can take boat charters and stuff.
Yeah. Bella, hey, what are you? Ew. Whatever that is. That's disgusting. It has a tail. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? That is so nasty. I'm giving you a breast mint when we get back. That's disgusting. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
I think that's a mouse.
Is it?
It's got a tail.
Probably. Oh yeah, probably.
Or a lizard. I don't know. That is so nasty.
I feel like her time here is done.
You are done, Bella. Done. D-U-N.
Yes.
Done. You tried to eat a dead fish. You ate whatever in the world that was.
Get your nose up.
Get it. Nose off the ground.
Jeez.
Please don't consider this a treat. Treat. Go brush your teeth. Don't eat dead animals. Okay? Get your teeth brushed. Did you think about what you did? You're gonna do it again? We're going to pick up our RV. I am so very excited. I'm also anticipating that it's going to be a long night, so I grabbed myself a snack, and we're going to head over. We have arrived at Brinkley with our RV. Bella is super excited to get her home back. Matt's putting the slides out on the loaner, and then we're going to start transferring things over to our home.
Oh my gosh, we were tired. We've been moving for the last 4 hours, kind of moving our stuff back into our rig. Yay for that. We're super excited.
I'm very excited. I'm like, I told Matt that we need to go to the store and I can find a bunch of little organizational things because it's like getting a new house all over again. I'm like, I want to organize this here and put this here and get a little box for this thing and this thing. So I get to organize again. So I'm very excited.
You are very excited. I'm okay with it.
It's going to look really good. It's going to look great. So this is the current state of our RV before we even get it back to the campground. A little bit chaotic. I did what I could in this back area, but oh my goodness, I am so happy to have this back. So happy because we have a laundry full and overflowing, but it's a little bit crazy looking back here. And in the bedroom, everything is like all piled up and whatnot. But again, it definitely feels more like home because it is home. And we will be working to make it feel a little less chaotic soon. So we'll keep you posted. That's it. I'm tired. We'll keep you posted. Hello all. We are still in Indiana. We're getting ready to leave in a few days. Matt is out there washing the RV, and I am in here working on flattening the back of the RV a little bit better. I Googled it. Apparently it requires trigonometry, which I don't think I ever took because I didn't like math. I still don't like math. I use my fingers to count and a calculator every chance I can get. So this is going to be interesting, but I am up for the challenge. So we'll see how this goes. So far, I know that the angle of this is 11 degrees. Apparently, I have to measure the height and do some math. So we'll see how this goes. According to this website in the trigonometry, I have to divide the rise and the run and the angle and do the things. And I don't have my graphing calculator with me. So I'm going to use the internet again. -225. Negative. I should have paid more attention in math class. I hated it. I hated it dearly. You know, one of those moments where you're like, oh, I'll never use it. Maybe one day you've got to build some ramp triangles and make it not wobbly, and you need to know the things. there are things available to us in this world that were not available to me in high school or middle school or whenever a person is supposed to learn this stuff. There's something called a right triangle calculator, and you just put in how high it is and how long you need it, and it'll tell you exactly what it's supposed to look like, the triangles that need to be cut. So I'm going to measure that on the triangle wood that's already there, and see if maybe that'll work. Yes, let's do this. Okay, guys, I finished one piece. It looks like this. It's much more stable, sturdy than the other one, and as you can see, more flat. However, there is like an inch height difference here, and short of making it shorter, which I don't know, maybe at some point I'll do, maybe at some point I won't. It might help, it might not, I'm not really sure, but it is much more sturdy. So I'm gonna clean up my mess. It's supposed to rain, and we're gonna relax. So we are here in Elkhart at the campground. Well, actually we're in Goshen. We're in Goshen at the campground at the Elkhart 4-H.
Close to Brinkley.
We finally got our home back. Very excited. But Sunday was a horrific weather day. Suspect a tornado came through the area after all the damage we saw, but they still haven't evaluated it to figure out.
Trees on houses, power lines, a lot of like wind-blown debris that hit campers and other things, and
hailed the campers.
Not where we are, thank goodness, but
yeah. So then I was working, and then today we got this paper dropped off. Somebody knocked on the door and dropped off the paper, and it says that the local weather service is projecting severe weather for tomorrow, April 2nd. So they were telling us where the storm shelter was, and I was like, we can't stay here. we need to figure out a different place to go.
I mean, we literally just got our camper back from the service center after 5 weeks. Like, we can't have hail damage or other things happen, and and it's just a safety risk. Like, it's bad risk for tornado and big hail and big straight line winds, and so it's just not a risk we want to take.
We searched online. It is 8:20 at night. We searched online, and the system is huge, so the closest place we could find is about 3.5-4 hours away, back in Ohio, a place we had already been to. So we're gonna get packed up and head over there and be there tomorrow, and then come back tomorrow after that, because we've got a little bit more work that we've got to get done. So we're going to start packing up the RV, and we'll be on the road for a while just to escape the weather.
Trying to stay awake.
Try to stay awake. So pray for us.
Yes.
So we are in the truck, and we are heading to Sandusky, Ohio from Goshen, Indiana. We have never done this before, but we have no reservations where we're going. So our plan is that we're going to drive up there and see if they have a night check-in process, and if not, go find a spot and leave them a note and say, hi, we're here, we're sorry, we'll pay later. And
I mean, there's no other way to do it. Like, they have an online check-in process, but you can't book same day, which makes no sense to me.
No. So we have a backup of driving a little bit further to a Cabela's if that does not work. We both do have to work tomorrow, so we're really hoping this works.
Current arrival projection is 12:26, but I'm guessing with RV time that's probably like 1 a.m.
Happy day.
Yeah.
I brought 2 laptops with me, one to work on videos, depending on my mood, and the other one to play my Sims, because it helps me feel like I'm in control of something.
On a bright note, but when bad weather comes, you can hitch up your house and leave.
You can.
Which is what we decided to do.
You can.
And, you know, we talked about it. We were like, you know, there'll probably be absolutely nothing that happens there. And we'll go, well, shoot, that was a wasted trip. But if we stayed, there could be something that happens, and we will have wished it that we had moved. So,
yeah.
My general thought process is when in doubt, and when we were both feeling kind of the way that we were about the weather, like, it probably makes sense to listen to our gut.
Right.
Just hitch up
talks for a reason. Just listen to your gut. It usually never steers you wrong.
Yep.
So I mean, some people it does, but in general, in general, never steers you wrong.
Yep.
So let's hope nothing shifts because it likes to do that too.
Yeah.
It's very unhelpful. Guess we'll just find a site and see what happens. It is 1:20 in the morning. We have arrived, left them a note at the front that we're here and which site we're at, and can just hope for the best. I don't like this feeling at all. The lack of planning. It's not fitting very well.
Yeah. It feels like you're doing something wrong by
right?
being here.
Yeah, I don't like it, but we're tired.
Nothing can be done.
So we're gonna go to bed and hope they get our note and don't knock on the door at 6 a.m.
Exactly.
Because that's not gonna go well. So we're off to bed. Right?
Well, and so continues the saga of trying to escape weather.
Yeah.
So we thought Sandusky would be a little bit better, and it has looked that way for most of the day, and then this afternoon.
I think we avoided some really bad weather like this morning.
Yeah, earlier in the day for sure. But it looks like it's like this line of storms just like dissipates, and then it like flares up majorly right before it comes back through Sandusky.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like, okay, maybe we can like make it through while it's still calm. So That's what we're gonna try to do.
That's what we're doing. So I started packing up the RV. Matt went and got us some Chick-fil-A.
Yay!
It's a little chilly now, but it's food. We don't have time to stop, so we went and got us some Chick-fil-A while I packed up the RV, and we're gonna have dinner and try to not encounter any high winds as we're driving.
Seriously.
It's gonna be 3 hours to drive back. We may just make the break. So praying for grace as we're driving and nothing getting in our way and it being easy and quick and safe. So
yep.
That's what we're praying for. So if anything pops up along the way, we will show you guys what we're experiencing. But for now, food.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You drove through a tornado. Much better. We made it to Elkhart.
Not a ton of water in here.
Not a ton of water. That's very rare for when it rains.
Like,
great.
There was always water pouring in here before we got this fixed.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Happy day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That tells us that was not normal.
That was not normal. Definitely. Made it to Elkhart. We are safe and sound. Supposed to, I think we're on the other side of it now. And it's supposed to get a little bit, orange color, yellow-orange on the radar here around 10. But other than that, we look like we're in the clear. So I feel like we made a good decision. What do you think?
Oh, yes. Yeah. That red that's headed towards Sandusky looks bad.
Yeah.
So,
Sandusky was where we were located.
Yeah, so I'm thankful we made the decision we did tonight because it's pretty much smooth after.
Yeah, and it's a big area of red over at Sandusky.
Yeah.
Bella is happily situated on her couch. Aren't you, baby? Yep, no more storms. And we're gonna find a way to relax. Finally, for the first time in a couple of days.
At last.
My house and chocolate. All right. Hey guys, we're here at the Ridge Outdoor Resort for the very first Brinkley takeover of the Smokies. You don't need any treats. You're good. Done. No more.